I'm never going to be able to look at that child story the same way again. Hello, my name is Mike Ray, and welcome to another 5-minute message. And this child story that I'm talking about is the story of the three little pigs. This week I heard someone compare that story to a story in the Bible, and it blew my mind because I'd never thought of it that way before. For those who aren't familiar with the story of the three little pigs, I'll give you an abridged version of it. Three little pigs went off on their own for the first time. And the first little pig built a house, but he built it out of straw. And the big bad wolf showed up. And he huffed and he puffed and he blew the house down. And the second little pig, he built his house out of sticks. And again, the big bad wolf showed up and he huffed and he puffed and he blew the house down. But the third little pig was smarter than the other two. He built his house out of brick. So when the big bad wolf showed up, he huffed and he puffed, but he could not blow the house down because the house was built the proper way. The story they compared this to is that in the book of Matthew chapter 7, verses 24 through 27. Everyone then who hears these words of mine and does them will be like a wise man who built his house on the rock. And the rain fell, and the floods came, and the winds blew, just like the big bad wolf, and beat on that house. But it did not fall, because it had been founded on the rock. And everyone who hears these words of mine and does not do them will be like a foolish man who built his house on the sand. And the rain fell, and the floods came, and the winds blew, just like the big bad wolf, and beat against the house, and it fell, and great was its fall. You see, the first thing we have to do to build a proper house that can withstand Satan is to build it on a solid foundation, and that foundation is Jesus Christ. In the book of Matthew chapter 16, verses 15 through 18, this is when Jesus got through asking the apostles, "Who does the world say that I am?" And they said, "Some say that you're Elijah, or some say that you're one of the prophets." In verse 15, he said to them, "But who do you say that I am?" And Simon Peter spoke right up. He said, "You are the Christ, the Son of God." And Jesus answered him and said, "Blessed are you, Simon Bar-Jonah, for flesh and blood had not revealed this to you, but my Father who is in heaven. And I tell you that you are Peter, and on this rock I will build my church, and the gates of hell shall not prevail against it." You see, we need to build our house on the foundation of Jesus Christ, not on anything else. We can't build our house on the world, on society, on the political winds that are blowing of that day. We can't build our house on money. We can't build our house on love of other people. We have to build our house on the foundation of Jesus Christ, and that He is the Son of the living God. And as we build that house, it has to not only be a strong foundation, but we have to build the house right. In 1 Corinthians chapter 3, verses 10 through 14, it says, "According to the grace of God given to me, like a skilled master builder, I laid a foundation, and someone else is building upon it. Let each one take care how he builds upon it. For no one can lay a foundation other than that which is laid, which is Jesus Christ. Each one's work will become manifest, for the day will disclose it, because it will be revealed by fire, and the fire will test what sort of work each one has done. If the work that anyone has built on the foundation survives, he will receive a reward." Just like building that house with a strong foundation, that foundation of Jesus Christ, if we build it right on His teachings, then our house can withstand the attacks of Satan. So may we build our houses on the solid foundation of Jesus Christ and His teachings, so that when Satan comes, and he huffs and he puffs, and he will, he will not be able to blow our house down, or our house will stand strong. Thank you for watching.